Old Maneki here with another Halo 4 campaign mission walkthrough, and today I'm going to show you how to get the second of the two weekly campaign challenges for the week of September 23rd to the 29th, which is Pinball, which requires you to finish any mission on heroic or higher difficulty with the tilt skull on. And for this mission, notice I've turned tilt on, but I also turned on Cowbell and Grunt Birthday Party. Cowbell accelerates explosions, which I need, and Grunt Birthday Party makes it a lot easier to see headshots on grunts. So we picked Shutdown for this mission because it is probably now the easiest mission in the campaign and the quickest to get through. So as we start here, we'll skip the cutscene and go right to the action. And the first thing the chief wants to do is get into this Pelican here. But he's going to grab some weapons first, a DMR and a railgun. I really don't use the railgun in the mission, but it's a good backup weapon to have just in case. Make sure we have them fully loaded, and off we go. Pre-flight checklist. I cannot hear what's being said during the voiceover, so I'm just sort of guessing. But the Pelican drops into the launch tube, and there's a little chit-chat here, and when the chief says it'll be okay, the waypoint for the left trigger comes up, and just hit boost. And out we go.
Contact. Didact dead ahead. How do we get inside the...
Now, based on what Cortana says, we're supposed to go through 2 towers. Now the waypoint's just lit up. 2 towers to fight our way to some point where we can disrupt communications, and that will allow us to get into a 3rd tower to get to the Didact inside of shields. But thanks to No Eyes 10 and this 2 tower skip, we're going to go right to that 3rd tower and come in through kind of a side door. And I will start firing here momentarily. There we go. I started firing to show you where we're headed. You see that little gold color lighting up there. Now if we had gone through the 2 towers, the back of this platform would drop down and we'd have an entrance in, but this nice little side door eliminates the need to do 2/3 of the mission. So we bring the Pelican down and land it right here. Go ahead and jump out. And there's a nice little hole in the doorway here, so we just kind of jump out and jetpack through it. Notice we do have jetpack. And up through this doorway, and we'll see a grav lift. We'll sprint up, but do not sprint into that grav lift. Sometimes you can run right through it and fall to your death. Okay, we'll sprint jump across the gap here. You can use the jetpack if you want. And first up, we'll have a couple of shielded jackals and maybe a grunt. Go ahead and take them out. The grunt didn't appear. That's okay, we'll get him. Do a sprint jump or a jetpack across here. Now we got 4 grunts to worry about. Sometimes you can get them all 4 right away, sometimes you can't. Depends on where they're positioned. Okay, there's 2. Let's see, he turns his back, I can't get him. But there's 3, okay. So I got 3 of the 4, that's not too bad. Take out the gunners and the turrets. Alright, run up here. Swap out your railgun for a light rifle. And run back down to where we were. Notice I'm using this little ramp up as cover. Still can't get that little sucker. Alright. Go ahead and take out the gunners. Now the one thing about these plasma turrets, okay, good, we got an elite there. Switch over to the light rifle. When you see the elite on the gun, switch to the light rifle and just start popping him. It'll take a clip or so. Oh, there's the other elite. There'll be 1 on each side. Go ahead and take him out with the light rifle and switch back to the DMR. And what's going to happen here? Ooh, we actually knocked that turret off the platform. What's going to happen here is, as we kill one grunt on a turret, another grunt runs up to take its place. And Let's see if I can take anybody out over on that platform. Pokes his head out. Meanwhile, we can take this guy out here. There we go. There's a couple of grunts. Got any more left over here? Yep. But we can basically decimate the grunt population on the platforms there by just taking them out on the gun. And I think I got them all. It's very rare to see the turret knocked off the platform. Alright, next up, across the way here, we'll have a couple of grunts and 3 shielded jackals coming down this light ramp, or light bridge. Go ahead and take them out. Be mindful of the platform right in front of you here, because sometimes shielded jackal will come up and start firing at you, and that's pretty dangerous if he has a needler. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't, but let's go ahead and just take them out. Alright, I think I got them all down there. I'm going to swap my DMR out for fuel rod cannon, because I'm going to be using that against some hunters we got coming up here momentarily. Just checking out down here to see if there's any more lurking around on this platform. Okay, next up we've got a fuel rod elite and 2 grunts. I missed a second grunt. But without Mythic on, there's a good chance you can take him out from distance like that. His shields weren't all that great. I'm going to have to run up here and take care of this grunt.
Chief, head for one of those locations.
If Mythic and Tilt were on, I would be using a different approach on that elite. There are other videos that I've done that demonstrate that approach. Okay, I'm going to come over here and grab this incinerator cannon, and all we got left on this level are 2 hunters. Okay, use that man cannon to get back over here, and I'm going to try to bait the hunters into a vulnerable position so I can knock them off the platform with fuel rod cannon. There goes hunter number 1. Oh, get the heck out of dodge here. And we're going to do the same thing for hunter number 2. Just run right at him, boost up and over, turn around, and fire the fuel rod cannon at him. And I didn't quite get him, so let me get the incinerator cannon. And maybe one more shot with it. I'll take him out. Right, here it comes. Boom. I believe I got him. There he goes. So, save the ammo on the on the incinerator cannon, but if you need to, you can use it to take the hunter off the platform. Alright, now, I've got one elite to deal with up here. Right off the bat. Oh, I didn't get him. I thought I was going to get him that time. Immediately jetpack over to this Banshee, come down low, and underneath this bridge. And when we get to this last downward pointing stanchion, come back up to the 2nd floor here, jump out of the Banshee, jump back down to the 1st floor, get inside the doorway, and boost up, get out of the line of fire. And we've basically accomplished the mission. Got a little bit more to do here, but there's no more combat. So as you can see, this is a pretty easy mission to do. And even with some of the other challenges that are not mission specific, I tend to go to this mission to get the challenge. Because regardless of the number of skulls you have on, you can turn on additional skulls you need, like Cowbell, Grunt Birthday Party, and use the same or similar tactics to accomplish the mission. So anyway, the end of the mission will be upcoming here momentarily. As soon as the screen rises, the chief is going to jump off the platform and head for, free fall towards a glitch. I mean a lich, not a glitch. and to the idea of getting over towards where the composer is. I mean, yeah, the didact is. I'm sorry. Anyway, we jump off the platform. I'm going to skip the cutscene here momentarily of the chief free-falling, and the symbols will appear for the end of mission, and then the challenge will pop after that. I hope this helps you in your quest for the second of the 2 weekly campaign challenges. Old and Nakey signing off.